Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsea. If you like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up or commenting below. If you want to see more of my videos, press the subscribe button and click on the bell for notifications. If you need any Stampin' Up products to make this card, you can visit my online store and the link is in the description box below. When you purchase Stampin' Up products through me, you can earn free products. Check out my current customer appreciation products on my blog, and the link is listed below in the description. Today, I'd like to share with you that I was invited to join a video hop called Global Stampin'. And this month's theme is Masculine Makes. And so I created this fun card with that theme in mind, and I'd like to walk you through how I created it today. And if you are watching my channel for the first time and you've come from the Global Stampin' Hop, then welcome, and I'm so glad you've come to join me. And if you are a regular to my channel and you would like to continue on this hop, you can find the next person's link in the description below, so that you can continue to see all the fun ideas made with this month's theme. So whenever I create a masculine card, my goal is to try and keep things simple. And so for today's card, I wanted to use a couple different stamp sets. The first one is this dry brush background stamp. I really love the texture. It kind of has that old painted wood grain kind of look. And so this is the background image. And I really loved this greeting in the best year stamp set that says, "To the world, you are a dad. To me, you are the world." And so I wanted to pair those two things together along with some of the die cutouts from the Forever Flourishing dies. You can see here that they've got these beautiful dies and they cut out all these wonderful images. So it does coordinate with the stamp set, but then you do get these beautiful detailed images as well. And so today I'm using these two images in some of the new in colors for 2021 and 2023. So let's go ahead and get started. So whenever I am using a background image, I like to pull out my Stamparatus. And so I've placed the dry brush image and I've got my smoky slate cardstock. And this has been cut down to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And I'm going to use the coordinating color smoky slate in the ink pad. And I'm just going to go ahead and ink up my background image. And then I've placed the cardstock where I want it to be, so it's underneath that stamp. And I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that directly on here. And you can see it just leaves that really fun texture for that background. Now if I get any ink on the outside, I can just clean it off with my Simply Chamois when I'm cleaning the stamp. Another thing I love about the Stamparatus is that you can remove the plates. And so I can just go ahead and pull in my next plate, which has the dad greeting on here. And I can just pop that right in. And then I'm going to use a little trick with my Stamparatus for this. And I'm going to start by putting on some a window sheet here. And I've got a piece of washi tape or masking tape, and I have a thick strip of window sheet. And I'm going to take my greeting and I'm going to place that on one side of the window sheet and then pick that up. And then I'm pulling in a 1-inch strip. So this is 1 inch by 4 1/2 inches. And it's this strip here, and I'm going to stamp the greeting down at the bottom. But it's such a skinny strip and the greeting just barely fits. And so I wanted to share this quick tip with you. So the first thing you need to do is cut out the banner. And I'm just using this Pick-a-Punch. And I'm flipping it over and just going to make sure that that cuts right in the middle. And now I can stamp on this. So I need to first stamp on my window sheet. So I have Night of Navy, and I'm inking up my image. And then just make sure the window sheet is laying nice and flat. And then you just stamp that image directly onto the window sheet. And then you take your paper strip and you just slide it under the window sheet to where you want it to be so that everything is nice and straight. And then if you have your magnets, you're going to place your magnet over this paper here. But my magnets the other day connected and shattered. And so I don't have them. I need to order a replacement. And so I'm just going to use some washi tape instead. So just make sure that's nice and straight and then place that there. Then that flips up and you're going to ink up your image again. And then you can stamp it directly onto that paper. And this is just such an easy and quick tip to get a perfect image every single time. And there you go. So I have pre-cut 2 of the Forever Flourishing dies from Soft Succulent and Evening Evergreen cardstock. And I do want to share just another quick tip. You'll notice that the dies have this really beautiful embossed center. And it kind of does happen when you cut it out with your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. But if you want a deeper embossed image right there, so what I like to do is place the paper back into the die cut and then take a stylus, and there is a stylus end on the Take Your Pick tool, and I'm using the smaller one, and you just rub that stylus into the holes for the embossing, and you just continue that all the way down your cardstock until you get a nice, beautiful embossed piece of paper. And you can see how that creates a deeper emboss on that cardstock. And I've done that for both die cuts. I am also using a piece of vellum, and this is just regular vellum, and it's been cut to 3 and 4 1/4. And we're just going to use that to kind of pull all of our images together into one area. So the first thing I want to do is add my images to the front of the vellum, and then I can add the adhesive to the back so that it's hidden behind those elements. So I'm going to apply some adhesive to the back of my banner, and that's just going to go straight at the top with about 1/4 of an inch or so on the right side. So all the way down, nice and straight. Then I'm going to take my ferns and I'm going to add a little adhesive, just a couple dots here and there to hold everything down. And this Soft Succulent one goes down first. It's a little bigger and it's lighter. And we just place it coming down from the top into that vellum. And then we've got this other fern here. It's a little smaller, and it's again in Evening Evergreen, which is, these both are some of the new in colors for 2021 and it's going to go into 2023. And that just kind of overlaps here on the top. So you'll get something that looks like this. And then, like I said, we're going to now place it on our background image, and we can just add some adhesive here behind our other images and place that right in the center. And then I've got a card base of Smoky Slate as well. And just use a bone folder to make a nice crease. And we're going to add this front piece with dimensionals, just to give a little dimension. And I'm going to place those in the corners and in the middle for support. And then you just go ahead and place that in the center of your card base. And your card is all done. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my masculine make for this month's Global Stampin' Video Hop. Please make sure to go to the next video to see what the other team members have created. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.